Oh, hi.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is CKTCHAOTIC. Today I will be reading the Remarried Empress episode 100, 101, and 102. Oh my gosh, there's so much to say. And if you guys enjoy my webtoon reading slash reaction, feel free to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, drop some comments, and let's get started. Viscount Lotatius' estate. She seemed kinda angry here. A number of traders are visiting the palace before the wedding. Wagons loaded with precious regional specialties such as expensive jewels, carpets, and silks from Looped and other countries in Hua are passing through the palace gates, while re-owned florists are busy preparing flowers that will be used to decorate the wedding venue. Although some have suggested that the bride may be a lady from another high-ranking noble family, there are no unmarried women close to the emperor's age from a family as prestigious as the Trovi's family, which produced the former empress. There is no need for the emperor to ask a woman from a less prestigious family to be his empress, so the new empress can only be Rashta, the mistress who has been the sole object of the emperor's love since before his divorce. What a mess. I can't believe that girl's really going to become the empress.
Oh, she's going to take revenge on us as soon as she is crowned empress.
Why would she do that?
Because we know her secret. What if she hires an assassin and tries to kill us?
She wouldn't dare. It isn't as if I haven't made any preparations for that eventuality. But if she did try to kill everyone, including the baby, then... You have a visitor from the palace.
Huh?
So, what brings you here? You didn't even tell me you were coming. Is there something serious that requires my attention? His Majesty secretly sent someone to the Western Kingdom. To the Western Kingdom? It was done in secret without any official documentations. From what I heard, he wanted a letter delivered. Uh-oh. Ah. As always, I am grateful for your help. Lady Rashta's victory is a victory for commoners. I'm glad I can be of assistance. The Remarried Empress, episode 100.
What kind of letter?
Well, I wouldn't know. In the past, she would have immediately flown into a rage. Her attitude has changed considerably now that she's been in the palace for a while. You didn't intercept the letter, did you? It's likely that His Majesty's envoy is not someone to be taken lightly. I don't have the funds to hire a mercenary that could overtake someone like that and take the letter by force.
He should have enough considering how much he extorted from me in the past. So what are you trying to say? That you're great at getting your hands on information? Even I can find out that much.
But you had no idea. What did I tell you? You need me. We know each other's deepest, darkest secrets. But what about your fake parents? They only seen your good side and are only interested in that side of you.
I don't want to admit it, but he's not wrong. No matter how nice they are to me, I'm not their real daughter. Plus, they don't know that. I really used to be a servant.
Listen to me, Rashta. If you want someone you can count on, you should join forces with me. He sang such a sweet lullaby to our sweet baby last night, and then he dispatched a letter to a former empress today. He's probably trying to apologize to her since he sent it without anyone knowing. That article, he must have seen it.
and he have become swayed by it. We're already on the same side, aren't we?
Such a creepy smile. Yes, that's right. At any rate, you don't need to worry about your former empress. Would someone who remarried abroad really come back?
I don't care about that former empress.
Alright. And don't worry about His Majesty's eyes straying to another woman. I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Watch what you say.
Yes, of course. Your Majesty.
He's asking for money again. Come to think of it, there's someone I want you to find, Tusk.
Who might that be?
I'm looking for a girl who's a little younger than me.
Is she about the same age as Liberty?
I don't know. Anyway, I want you to track her down. She's the second daughter of my parents.
What?
What's with that expression? Well,
let me look into it. To start with.
A few days later. Your Majesty and Lord Corsair aren't twins, are you? No, we're not. Oh.
Why? Are you interested in him? Bold.
Yes. Oh my. My brother says he's very strong. I'd like to take him on one-on-one.
One-on-one? You mean in terms of a duel,
right?
Your Majesty, don't you think she has a little surprisingly dirty mind?
No, Usually when a lady says she has taken an interest in a knight, she doesn't mean she likes to spar with him.
Are you sure you haven't been reading too many romance novels?
It seems they are already grown quite close. When Laura and Countess Jobert arrive, this place will become lively. Oh, Miss Rose, who are the most popular figures in high society in the Western Kingdom? That would be Duke Reverdy and Miss Merlani. Just those two. King Henry used to be the most popular, followed by those two, but that is likely to change now. We can't treat His Majesty as a prominent member of high society now that he's on the throne. Duke Reverdy and Miss Merlani are closely related. Duke Reverdy is actually Miss Merlani's uncle. Are they both on Lady Krista's side? Duke Reverdy is, but Miss Merlani is not. Miss Merlani was one of the potential candidates to become queen, and she even had an argument with Lady Krista. However, it won't be easy to win her over. That's alright. I don't need her to be on my side. To be continued. It won't be easy to win Miss Merlani's over. That's fine. I don't need her to be on my side. Nian was also just a friend, the former Duchess Twania. The reason I was close to her wasn't really because I saw her as someone who's on my side. I would feel more comfortable if Nian was with me right now. Since I'm desperate to find someone who can stay by my side, it would be difficult for them to track down a missing person. Even if they transform into birds, I need to find a way to reach out to Nian without attracting public attention. Miss Rose, do you remember the journalist who interviewed me last time? You're talking about Mr. Janal, right? The article that he wrote, which featured quotes provided by Your Majesty, caused quite a stir throughout the kingdom for a while. If that journalist is still in the palace, would you mind telling him to come and see me? I asked for you because there's something I'd like to include your next article, much like what you did with the interview the other day. Please tell me what you'd like me to write. To begin with,
I want you to write about how I've adapted well to life here in the Western Kingdom. You can say that I'm doing well here, and that there are a lot of good people here as well. However, I do sometimes miss my old friends. That's what I want you to say. The scribbling is intense. Is that everything, Your Majesty? I also want you to add my friends' names. Please tell me who they are. Countess Eliza, Countess Jobert, the daughter of Marquis Talatal, and Remarried Empress, episode 101. Her Majesty would like to say hello to her aforementioned friends. She has met some lovely people and is adapting to her new life without any difficulty. However, every now and then, it's a well-written article. She'll definitely come and find me after reading this because she promised she'll help me. Neon will captivate this kingdom's high society in no time at all. I won't be able to get close to the prominent figures of high society just by becoming a good queen. But if Neon were to help me... Why does he look like that?
Your Majesty?
Henry. This time of day is when you're normally busy preparing for your morning meetings. What's the matter? Henry? My queen. Are you feeling lonely? What's he talking about all of a sudden? I read an article that talked about how you feel very lonely. But the article didn't say that. I ran into the journalist who wrote the article on my way here and had a word with him. He said that you wanted him to write an article saying how lonely you feel. Well, actually Her Majesty told me yesterday. That journalist. He was clumsy when I first met him for the first time too. It sounds like he's not very discreet. I don't want you to be lonely, my queen. I'm not lonely, Henry. Do you want me to keep you company at night after turning into queen? I'll stay still no matter what you do. Please feel free to dote on me to your heart's content, like you did before. I'll make you put on some clothes next time you show up as queen. Are you going to dress me yourself? Should queen be dressed just like me? Oh my god. They are definitely going to get the wrong idea at this rate. Come here. What is Rashta doing? The place was calm but lively until recently. It changed so much within a few days.
Well, but it's not bad for things to be like this for a short while. Because all of this will soon be mine. I still don't like committing things to memory, but my language and deportment have become much more graceful. My etiquette instructor told me that I've become a lot like Navier. That's not a good thing to hear. It's hard to see progress when I'm studying, but it's different when it comes to language and deportment. When people see me on my wedding day, this chair looks kind of strange. Is something in here? What's that? Are these documents that the former empress left behind? Financial support from the empire. Orphanages, nursing homes, financial support for single parents, free hospital and soup kitchens. It seems they're welfare projects that are led by the imperial family. This. Dear Lady Rashta. Dear Lady Rashta. The services listed here will have their fundings cut off after my divorce until the next time financial support is allocated.
Financial support from the imperial budget is issued once a year, so you will be able to apply for a new round of support by the time you become the Empress. You can submit these completed documents every year during the application period. And if they are rejected due to financial constraints, then you can support them with your own money. However, the situation may become complicated, so you must offer support in the imperial family's name, and not your own.
This makes it seem like I pushed out a benevolent and good empress. The former empress became the empress because she was lucky. However, I got to where I am today by surviving hardship and escaping from the clutches of death. I was simply doing what I could to survive. If only the former empress hadn't tried to threaten me and my baby by ordering her brother to do so in the first place. 20 million kreuts? The amount of money will vastly improve my reputation in an instant. But she wants me to hand out this money under the imperial family's name and not under my own name? Why? To think that she left me this terrible advice, even as she loved the empire, I can tell she takes me for a fool.
Are you serious? This girl is so dumb. To be continued. Oh, my blood is boiling with her. The Eastern Empire. Just so pretty. I just love the art. I wonder if Marquise Cara arrived safely, and if Navier reads the letter and realizes that everything was a misunderstanding. Navier has a lot of pride. She might not come back even if she finds out the truth. Still, we recently welcomed our precious daughter into the family after not having any children for a long time. Please give us your blessing, I stuttered there, so that our family can continue to flourish and our child can grow up healthy. Your Majesty, I believe there is an orphan in Wilwell that Navier was sponsoring. Is Your Majesty talking about Evely? What happened to her? To my knowledge, she's still attending the Academy of Magic, and the Trophy family is still giving her financial support. Ask them to stop supporting her. Your Majesty, bring her here since I want to meet her. As you wish, Your Majesty. That be all. She was someone Navier cared about. But letting her stay at the Academy of Magic when she lost her magic is ultimately going to be a futile endeavor. Futile endeavor. It's likely that she'll try not to acknowledge the truth right away, but I need to help her seek a better future. I let her stay in the capital if that's what she wants. If I do that, then when Navier returns... Navier. He was just so adamant on like kicking her out, you know? Now he's just like everything for Navier. That will make Rashta so pissed. The Remarried Empress, episode 102. He asked for a girl to be brought to him? Apparently she's a student at the Academy of Magic. I think he said the former Empress cared about her a great deal. I just barely managed to get rid of the former Empress, who came from a good background and family, and now I have to worry about some mage? Is he trying to bring in people the former Empress cared about now that she's not here? I thought the only person he really loved was me, because he was in an arranged marriage with a former Empress. Is there nothing that can be done about this, His Majesty being fickle despite being the Emperor? What did I tell you? I told you that you should watch out for this kind of behavior in advance.
Stop trying to make me angry for no reason.
And try to anticipate what might happen next. Are you starting to get it now? there's not much you can do on your own. Don't worry too much. All I heard was that he asked to see her. We don't know that the child is going to be doing. I'll be back soon.
I want to go and ask what's going on right away. But His Majesty might think I'm pestering him if I do. My lady, His Majesty is not someone who would do anything questionable. Please don't worry too much, Lady Rashta.
So, you think you know His Majesty better than his own wife, do you?
Huh?
Oh, her menacing look. She is letting her power...
Oh! My heart just skipped a beat, my queen. Oh my. Come here. We're like this because I pulled us in here quickly. Then again, they say ignorance is bliss. Pardon?
Won't you feel less lonely if I'm by your side?
Click, click. It sounds like he's really worried about what I said to the journalist. Won't you?
I really am fine, Henry. The fact that I'm missing my old friends doesn't mean I feel lonely living here. Is that true?
It is. I have Miss Rose and Miss Masters and my brother as well, and I also have you.
Alright.
I saw the grand banquet hall.
Oh, I see. High Priest. I issued an order to make it impressive and beautiful as possible. Was it to your liking?
It looks lovely, but I'm worried because I think it might be a little too fancy.
It'd be fine. The Western Kingdom is a nation that produces the most gems, and above all, it's your wedding. It's not that I don't like fancy things.
What I'm worried about is...
if you're worried that it'll make a bad impression on people because they think it's too extravagant. I wanted to declare this in a more dramatic fashion, but I guess it can't be helped.
Huh?
There's something I must confess to you, my queen.
What?
To be continued.
Take me a second. I was processing what I just read. I was like, well, what else could he have that he hasn't told her?
Like, he kind of told her everything that he is Queen, the bird, and, you know, everything that he's kind of like, not really fully planned by far, I guess. I don't know. So, I hate cliffhangers, but alright guys, if you guys enjoy my webtoon reading style, please feel free to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!